Standard 5, Educational Effectiveness Assessment. Assessment of student learning and achievement demonstrates that an institution's students meet educational goals consistent with their program of study, degree level, and the institution's mission. The following criteria were used for determination of compliance with the standard of assessing educational effectiveness. Clearly stated educational goals at the institution and degree program levels, which are interrelated with one another, with relevant educational experiences, and with the institution's mission. Organized and systematic assessments conducted by faculty and/or appropriate professionals evaluating the extent of student achievement of institutional and degree program goals. Consideration and use of assessment results for the improvement of educational effectiveness, again consistent with the institution's mission. Adequate and appropriate institutional review and approval of assessment services designed, delivered, or assessed by third-party providers, of which we at UAlbany currently do not have, and periodic assessment of the effectiveness of assessment processes utilized by the institution for the improvement of educational effectiveness. UAlbany has clearly stated educational goals at the institutional and degree program levels which are interrelated with one another, with relevant educational experiences, and which are consistent with the UAlbany mission. For the past several decades, the university has been a leader in using data as part of its reflective practice to make decisions about strategy, budget allocation, and future directions. Since our 2015 Middle States Periodic Review Report, which was our 5-year update to Middle States after our 2010 reaccreditation, we have introduced a predictive analytics advising model within the UAlbany Advantage Retention Initiative, administrative assessments, and revised departmental profiles to inform planning and budgeting in support of the student experience, all of which are examples of the myriad systems in place to verify our effectiveness. Our required internal academic and administrative program reviews are conducted on regular cycles and incorporate internal assessment as well as an external team assessment. We also regularly assess student attainment of our general education program's student learning objectives, which we mentioned earlier, on a regular cyclical basis. Each of these assessment processes are guided by the development of SMART goals, goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. As further described in the self-study, UAlbany has a holistic, historic, and evolving assessment-based environment that contributes to our continuous improvement. In other words, we describe in our self-study how we evaluate our assessment processes and how we have improved them over time, which in turn is a critical element in meeting this Middle State standard.